Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ryan Nicole, the Nubian Boheme, and I am back to do a segment talking about liquid gold. And what I mean by liquid gold, I mean the oils that keep our hair moisturized. Right now we are hitting in this December 31st, tomorrow's New Year's Day, and I live in Chicago, and the winter is getting harsher, and it is getting to the point where my hair is really dealing with the impact of the coldness, specifically because I live right by the lake. So with that being said, I wanted to go ahead and break down a couple of great hair care products that you can use to make sure that your hair is moisturized this winter. For those of us that have not opted to do protective styles for our natural hair, but these are great products that you can use right now. So stay tuned as I go through them. So when it comes to oils, we have to be really cautious about them, because just because something says it has coconut oil in it or olive oil in it does not mean the whole product is that. So the first part of the oils I want to talk about are the 100% oils. Oils like your olive oil and macadamia oil. And then I also have coconut oil. Now with olive oil, this is a great moisturizer, and keyword is that it is a moisturizer. Actually moisturizes the hair and brings the oils brings that moisture into your hair for this harsh winter. It is perfect for hair that is relaxed, hair that is dry, hair that has been treated and undergoes heat. This restores all that protein and everything you need back into your hair. Macadamia oil is great for those of us that have what we consider in the natural hair world 4B and 4C hair. So this is really going to soften that texture and really make it really get in there and soften the texture and tame any kind of frizziness and everything. Again, it's a great moisturizer. One thing, quick thing, how do you know if you're buying an actual oil that is 100% the oil says it is? Well, if you look at the back, I don't know if it's going to clear up. It'll say ingredients, and the only ingredient it says there is macadamia ternifolia seed oil or macadamia nut oil. So it's letting you know. On the back of the olive oil, it just says extra virgin olive oil. Coconut oil is a great product as well, but it's not necessarily a moisturizer. It's more of a sealant, and I'll talk about how it can be used more when I go through and talk about the L.O.C lock or the LCO method when it comes to moisturizing your hair. Now at room temperature, as you see, it's starting to melt, but at room temperature is a solid, but because I have my heat on blast, it's starting to melt. And again, it's a perfect sealant. So these are oils that you can pick up at natural food store, in your natural health food store, in your food store as well, and you can find them at Walgreens and drugstores. But let's move on to talk about the oils that contain certain items, certain olive oils or macadamia or carrot or jojoba. So let's move on and talk about those next. The next oils that I'm going to show you are the ones that we find anywhere in the hair stores, beauty supply stores, Sephora, Ulta, wherever, anywhere they carry. So I'm going to go through this one. This is the African Royal Oil, and what you'll notice is the ingredients. Now, the ingredients is olive oil, canola oil, wheat germ oil, sweet almond, safflower oil, castor oil, sesame seed, vitamins E, A, and D, and then it gets into things that you can't pronounce. Cyclomethicone, sheep sorrel, yarrow slippery, elk barber. So now it's just naming the different items that it has in there. If the first ingredient is the majority of the product. So for example, you know how some of the moisturizers say, oh, with shea butter. If you look on it, shea butter is going to be that last on that last 1 or 2 or 3 lines. So yes, it has shea butter, but not a lot of it is shea butter. Another oil that you'll find is Carol's daughter Lisa's hair elixir. Now everybody swears by this oil, and this is a good oil. However, it does not list all the ingredients, but you should be careful with that. But she has listed no parabens, no petroleum, no mineral oil, no artificial colors. So that is a good sign that you're not getting too many of the synthetic chemicals in there, but we still actually don't know what's all in this product. And last but not least is this one. It's by Talia Wahid. It's her Black Earth products. And I really love this, but the only thing that disappointed me about it was the fact that it has mineral oil, and mineral oil is the first ingredient that they list. For those who don't know, mineral oil isn't necessarily bad, but it actually does kind of, it clogs up your cuticles, and which can help stimulate the follicle from growing out in a healthy manner. But it's still a great product for moisturizer. All these are moisture products, and oils can also be a moisturizer, and they can also be sealants. So another oil I want to bring to your attention is the Jamaican Mango Lime Black Castor Oil. Now this, many people didn't start getting hip to this till about a year or two ago. What I found use for, and I believe Jessica Locks talks about it in her video, is the black castor oil, is that it is great for your edges. So if you have thinning edges or your hair is breaking around your hairline, this is perfect. This can be used daily, and it is really, really great. This is not necessarily a moisturizer, but it does have, the oil property does help with growth stimulation, which what most oils do. And last but not least, I'm going to talk about some humectants that you might want to try as well. Alright, so what is a humectant? A humectant is just a word that describes any product or anything basically that holds moisture in. It attracts and it holds that moisture in. So two products that I'm going to show you to really hold that moisture in is aloe vera gel is one, and glycerin, 100% glycerin is another. With aloe vera gel, you can actually buy the plant, cut it open, scoop the gel out and use it that way, or you can buy the aloe vera gel that you can find at like your natural health and food stores. So what this does is that it's not a moisturizer, but it does assist in sealing in whatever moisture that you have in your hair. I usually do it with a leave-in. I do a leave-in conditioner, and then I'll run the aloe vera gel through and go on and about my way. Glycerin is another one, the same properties. It's also a humectant. You can just put it in your hair, and what that's going to do, whatever moisture that you have in there, it's going to lock it in, and that's great for that. So I know I've been talking about locking in hair, and there's this thing called the LOC method. What's the LOC method? It's L.O.C, or some people do it the other way, which is LCO, and it's an acronym for leave-in, oil, and cream. So it's a leave-in conditioner, you seal it with an oil, and then there is a cream or a moisturizer. I prefer to do it the LCO, which is my leave-in, then I put in my moisturizer, and then once I have my hair fully moisturized, that's when I go ahead and seal it with the oil. So how I do it with my locks is real simple. I use the Protective Mist Body Fire. It's not really a leave-in conditioner, but I use it as one because it does moisturize, condition. It just has a lot of good properties, and makes your scalp fresh. It keeps that clean. So I do this. Then I use Carol's Daughter Mimosa Hair Honey. It looks really thick, but it kind of has, when you break into it, it really breaks down like the consistency of coconut oil, which looks thick but actually goes on very thin. And then I seal it with Lisa's hair elixir. So I hope I was able to give you all a couple of product ideas, give you some more information when you go out to the store to buy products for your hair, especially with oils, what you're looking for. So let's just rewind this real quick. If it's an oil and it's a natural oil, be it carrot oil, jojoba oil, coconut oil, argan oil, olive oil, tea tree oil, the macadamia oil, almond oil, any of those oils, make sure on the back that that is the only ingredient listed, because otherwise it's not that 100% oil like it's advertising. It'll say coconut oil, and then in fine print on the back will say, but includes blase, 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 blah. Also, when you're also looking for products that say contains shea butter or almond oil or whatever particular natural product phenomenon that companies want to infuse into their products, keep in mind where that ingredient follows. So if it's 35 ingredients in, it's about that much of that actual product in there. So please read labels as well. Also, feel free to try the Humectants, glycerin, aloe vera gel. The great thing to do with aloe vera as a humectant is what you can do is you can get the plant, split it, take the gel out, put it straight in your hair, and then what I do is I get a plastic cap and I just stay in my shower and turn it up real hot to steam it, and then I get back in and I rinse it out. So now I have all this moisture locked in my hair. And again, edges thinning, having issues of breakage, black castor oil, I recommend Jamaican mango and lime. They have great castor oils and different products. Again, thank you for watching. I hope I was able to help you with any moisture questions or issues that you might be having for your hair this winter. Again, let me know if you find anything else out, and please click rate and subscribe. Peace.